How much do you invest?
Close to $4 million. We are doing 28 hectares of corn and 100 hectares of rice. I realized that being in the US and I was in Asia, I'm just an individual who is working and adding value to other people. I have expertise. Why not bring it back and help Gambia grow? Why should I use my expertise somewhere else if I can bring it here? Look at Gambia. Land is fertile. We have abundance of water, good quality of water. Dig a borehole 50 meters, that is the best aquifer you get. Even 30 meters, you get plenty of water. We should not import food if we are really serious about food self-sufficiency and if we are ready to work. The question is, are we ready to work? Welcome to Mira Farms. My name is Zakaria Sow, the proprietor of Mira Farm. I'm the CEO. Mira is a Mandinka word, which is think. We chose the word Mira, think, because we want to bring a thinking into this agriculture that we're doing. That is being innovative, use technology. We're looking at going into smart agriculture. So basically, that's why we chose the name Mira Farm. I went to UK to study. I got a diploma in business administration. I was fortunate to get a scholarship and went to the United States, where I studied marketing and information systems. After my graduation, I got a job to work in the United States, and I was posted to Asia, to be specific, in Taiwan. The base was in Taiwan. However, I had the opportunity to work in Taiwan, Japan, mainland China, and Vietnam. I was responsible for the international sales, international marketing, which is Europe and America. After 5 years, I decided it was time for me to come home. I have gained enough experience that I can bring back home. If all of us go and sit in the West or in Asia, somewhere else, who is going to develop this country? Who is going to change it? We have the knowledge, we have the expertise, the skills. We bring it here and we share it with our families, friends, and neighbors, so that we create jobs. It's all about creating jobs. You can see it need to be weeded. We'll have to bring people to weed. We pay, So we are creating jobs by buying fertilizer. We're not producing fertilizer here, but there are people that are doing the business of fertilizer. We are using herbicides. We have to spray herbicides here. Just this morning, the agronomist just sprayed pesticides that would reduce the damage on the crops. Yeah, because you have a lot of insects. It's rainy season. So this is what we're doing. This is what Mira Farms is doing.
Yeah, as they said, agriculture is the backbone of Africa. So do you get that belief?
Oh, most definitely. That is a no-brainer. This is a green. It's a green field. It's like we have green gold here, green diamond.
Green diamond.
Yeah, it's a green diamond. It's Gambia, especially. Let me bring it closer to home. Gambia. Look at Gambia. We have land, abundant of land, and the land is fertile. We have abundance of water, good quality of water, and you don't have to go deep. You don't have to dig a borehole 50 meters. That is the best aquifer you get, for agriculture here. Even 30 meters, you get plenty of water. So water is not a problem. The land is not a problem. Are we willing to do it? That's the question I would throw back to you. Or that's the question for me to answer.
I will throw it to the watchers, the viewers. Let them comment.
Yeah. So, but the opportunities here in agriculture, not only maize, rice, onions, potatoes. You can go to the fruits, oranges, avocado, you name it, papaya. You can talk about vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes,
etc.
etc. You can go on. Yeah. We should not be Gambia today. We should not be importing any food. We should not import food. If we are really serious, we really need to invest in agriculture. Agriculture is not, you get into it today. It's not you get into it today, and it's not you get into it today and you expect to get the returns today. This is a long term. I thought if I believe it or not, since 2020, I'm in it. I'm just breaking even. Sometimes it's at a loss.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's at a loss. It's just if I break even, I'm happy. And hopefully this year we're looking at winning a little bit. Winning, you know.
All right.
So
So, if I can ask this question, is this the first time you went this big?
yes, this is the first time.
Okay.
This is the first time.
So it's
going.
like all along you've been trying to gather experience and so that
Yes.
you have the capacity to go big.
Yes,
I
this is
guess.
the first time the largest mirror farms I've done is 20 hectares.
Oh.
Now we scaled it 5 times.
Wow.
Okay, 5 times on the rice, and maize. This is our first time doing maize, so we are keeping fingers crossed, and hopefully, looking at it, it looks very promising.
Yeah.
I know the agronomists will tell us something more about it, what the expectation is. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who are your target customers?
The target customers are mainly, we are looking at for home consumers who want to eat green corn, and but in all honesty, our biggest our target market, our main target market would be people that are in feed, who are in poultry, who are in small ruminants, that is like rearing sheep, and people that are rearing cattle as well for cattle feed. We're looking at this. This is the target we are really looking at, to go into the animal feed, producing for animal feed, because it is a constraint in this country. If you look at it, I would say 99% of the animal feed is coming from Mali, Senegal, maybe Nigeria, or even from Europe. Why? Why is that? We can get it here. We can do it here. Simple technology can produce.
Yeah, meaning we can feed our own people with or without going out.
Yes, definitely yes. It's a no-brainer. We can feed ourselves. We have the land, as I said earlier. We have water, and go up country. Half of Gambia is fresh water.
So
on both banks.
Are you standing, or do you believe this word, grow what you eat and eat what you grow?
Oh, I live it. I just only don't believe it, but that is what I live. I eat my own rice. I don't buy rice since I started this agriculture. I eat only rice that I grow.
Eat broken rice.
No, it's, when you mill it, I eat broken rice because the machine that is milling it breaks it. Broken rice is not bad. It's just, what is bad is how long that rice has been in the store before it gets to my table. That is what we need to look at. Is the quality of the rice is how long it took for me to put it on my table, and I consume it. That is the problem that we need to change. We need to look at how we get the food within a short period of time from farm to table. That is what is important.
Okay. Have you noticed any difference between the rice that you produce and the one that you buy from outside? Like the taste, quality, and maybe anything that you notice in there?
Yes, I personally, I might be biased. People might, if I say it, but from feedback that I got, and people are calling me still, I ran out of stock. Only what I have is the rice that I keep for myself. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sell that. So, but yes, people appreciate it. People love it. It's fresh. No, it's low starch, and it's aromatic. You are eating fresh. It's like, you all know, you get a corn that was harvested 2 days ago, and a corn that is harvested today, you know the difference. The
Yeah.
moment you put it in your mouth, it's just the same as rice.
You can't compare
So
them.
you cannot compare.
Mhm.
You cannot compare. So for the health benefit itself is massive. By just eating food that we grow here is closer to home, and we can get it to our tables within 1 year. Okay, shelf life of 1 year is good, but anything more than that. And Gambia here we are doing this. We need to collaborate. There are a lot of farmers here. Like I am collaborating with Karafi Farms Mark Food. The land, they have the land, and they are allowing Mira Farms to come and work with them on this. Allow us to use the land to produce rather than it lying down here. So I have to give credit to them to record for that, for allowing partnership. This is what we need to do. If we partner, it's going to grow. And this is a deficiency we have in Gambia. It's like everybody want to do things in their own silos. We do not collaborate. If all the farmers, majority of the farmers doing industrial farming, which is big scale, come together, collaborate, and we know what we are doing, it's planned well, then we can get this.
Yeah,
You can get this
in
product.
fact, you can tell from this amount of, or this massive land that you're getting from here. If you had to go and purchase this land, cut all the trees, prepare the ground, and then before you put all this corn and rice in place, it will take you several years.
Several years.
And a lot of millions of dollars.
Exactly.
So if you have somebody already with the land, you come with the crops, and in fact the technicalities is already there. You put your skills together, we can grow much faster. So I think most farmers need to start thinking like that.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Muhammad Sabri, agriculture engineer at Mac Food Gambia here at Khurafi Company. We planting here onion and potato. We try this year planting rice and maize.
So can you tell us how long does corn take before it will produce food?
Corn maize, you can, if you like selling green maize, it takes 3 months. If you like make flour and like this dry maize, he can take 4 months.
4 months.
So what do you mean by green,
before harvest?
What do you mean by green maize or dry maize?
Green maize, if you like selling out at the market, you make at fire and eat direct like this. If you like dry maize for eat animals and the chicken, you can make flour to make bread, tabalaba, like this.
Yeah. So it's like if you want dry one, you have to allow them to dry at the farm.
Yeah, dry in the soil. He take 4 months before harvest time.
Okay.
If you like green maize, he take only 3 months.
Oh, I see. So how long since you started this one?
He take 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
It's fast growing.
Yeah.
Is it a special type?
Because we add the fertilizer before planting direct, and after planting, after 2 weeks, we add the fertilizer again. Because like this, he come fast.
And you expect it to harvest it in the next 2 months?
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months. Yeah. Before 16 days, we finish fertilizer for him, because no have any fertilizer. If you like eat direct after harvest, you can. It's safe for anyone to eat direct.
Direct.
No have any chemical. It's pure.
No chemical.
Yeah, we finish for all fertilizer and the chemical spray before 16 days after planting direct. Because if you like after harvest eat direct, it's safe for anyone. Any chemical spray, he have BHI. I look for BHI. BHI, like after spray this chemical, I don't can eat after this BHI finish. Some chemical have 40 days, some chemical have 16 days, some chemical have 1 month. I look for this BHI because if I spray for rice, I finish the spray before harvest time.
Sometimes you see some people, they will try to grow rice at the big side, riverside. But why do you do it the flat land?
We plant here because I use the beefit machine. I can plant here before rain season and can plant anytime because I use the beefit machine and the borehole to give me water. Another people plant at the river area because he used water from river. Yeah, I used water from here from borehole underground.
Oh, that is this machine.
Yeah, this machine he called beefit machine.
Be what?
Beefit machine.
Before
Beefit
machine.
machine.
Yeah, I can give irrigation for any crop I planting it.
So how big this hectare is? Can you tell me once again?
All this area, this 15 hectare.
Okay, in 15 hectares, how many bags of rice? 50.
50,
50.
50, yeah.
50. How many bags of rice can you have in 50 hectares?
Tons.
How many ton to use the seed?
Mhm.
Yeah, I seed 1 hectare 80 kilo.
80 kilo.
1 to 1 hectare. Yeah,
I didn't get that part. Can you say again?
I used the 80 kilo seed for 1 hectare
80 kilos
seed
for one seed.
rice
Okay.
to plant. Yeah,
Mhm.
seeds
So
to plant
when
1
after
hectare.
harvesting, I'm talking of like when after harvesting, how many tons will you have after harvesting?
It's
This
about 4. It can be between 3 to 4.
4 tons.
yeah,
it
4 ton
depends, yeah.
for 1 hectare.
For 1 hectare.
Yes.
Yeah,
Between 3 and 4 tons.
Yes.
And how many hectare is this?
50.
this 50.
50 hectares. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be times 3 or times 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big. And how about the corn? How many hectares is it?
This 20.
20 hectares.
20,
Yeah.
Okay. And how many tons do you expect to get from that?
Also the same he give me between, but you yeah, we plant for green maize or dry maize, or for dry maize I can take between 4 and 6.
My son, you are Fulani.
1 minute. 1 minute.
You are Fulani.
Yes, I'm a fool. I'm your father.
No, I'm your daddy.
No, son, that's
let
not
me,
possible.
Let me
son.
call you son. And the Fulani behind the camera is my son too, Saibe. I want to ask you, like, how much do you invest into rice field and corn field since 2020?
If I'm giving you, it's close to $4 million.
That you invest
Yeah.
since 2020 to 2023?
Yeah, just right here is over $2 million.
Wow.
Just right here. What you're looking at, this 100 hectares and this 28 hectares.
Wow.
That is fertilizer, herbicides, pesticides, plowing, okay? The people to weed, okay? So all of these things are a cost. The seeds itself. The seeds are not, you don't just buy any seed. You buy certified seeds, which are so that you will get the right germination. If you go and buy seeds anywhere from the Sandika, you got seed. You don't get
Quality or the
quality.
best of it,
Yeah, the quality seed that you need for the germination, because it is very important. If you put your seeds in the ground, you expect to get at least a minimum of 85% germination. Then you are in the money.
Yeah.
But if not, you are not winning.
Yeah, the reason why I ask you, because a lot of our followers are out there in England, Finland, Netherlands, Holland, Norway, Germany, Sweden, all over the world.
Yeah.
But investors are there, they got their multi-million-dollar, but they don't know where to invest it. So if someone in here in Africa and out there in west side of the world, they want to join a hand with you to make a joint business or joint agriculture, are you ready for that?
Yeah, we welcome, yes, we welcome people to come. The more the merrier. If you put everybody, like we put in 2 million, somebody come with their million, is that not 3?
Yes.
Another come up with another 2 million, it's not 5. Can't we not now scaling it up?
Yes.
We are expanding. so everybody get their share.
Yeah.
If you invest $1 million and the total investment was $3 million, that is a third.
Yeah.
You get 1/3 of that. That is your share in the business. So it's a no-brainer.
And there will be a legacy in future.
Legacy. That is my brother, my son. Now you've just said the right thing. Legacy. That is the most important thing for me. It's about building or leaving a legacy. It's not about the money. What do I need? I have food to eat. I have a house to sleep in. If I want to go on a holiday, I can go. So that is, but it's leaving a legacy where the future generation
or the young
can,
generation.
they can they can pick it up. They can run with it now. There is something for them when they grow up. They can take it and continue with it. Get get a living, make a living out of it, create jobs.
Create jobs here,
This is
opportunities, job
yes,
opportunities.
for both youths and women. We need to really start to include these people in our plans. In our plans, the youths. Gambia is a young country.
The youths are the future of
Yes,
tomorrow.
yes. I wish I tell this to the young people that I deal with, that I interact with. I wish I was a youth today. It would be a different story. I wish I was, because the opportunities are here is massive. Our eyes are opened. We see what can be done. Now the youths got to come. They got to be willing to learn, and they got to be willing to go. It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. You got to go on this journey. If you don't go on this journey, that success is not going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight like that. Yeah. It's a journey. You got to work. This farm, I wasn't here when it started, but I think it's been here for about 15 years now. 15 years. They started slowly. Yeah, they started slowly, and they build it up to where this is. And that's the way you build a business. You build it gradually, year on year. You make a little bit, keep a little bit for yourself. You give majority back to the business. That's how it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
In each and every video of Nice Gambia, because we are working each and every day to change the narrative of Africa. Okay, we got a lot of African people in west side of the world. And what kind of advice do you have for them to repatriate in Africa? Even they cannot repatriate, they just support Africans and African government to develop our nation, to repatriate back to the motherland. What kind of advice do you have for them?
For me, it's first do your research, know what you want to do, and then find the right people to work with. Know what you want to do, find the people, credible people, then understand what the ecosystem is, the environment, right? Now, if you're going into agriculture, I would tell everybody, come and do agriculture, okay? And if I say agriculture, it can be you are at the farm level, you are at the value addition level, which is processing, which is marketing. These are all value additions along the agricultural value chain. Okay, even bring goods, seeds. Come here and just be a seed provider. Come here and be a herbicide provider. Be a pesticide provider, be a fertilizer provider. We can look at starting to people that have the resources, have a fertilizer factory here. Why not? You can get the raw materials, get the expertise, do it. Maybe it will be cheaper rather than us importing it. You don't get fertilizer when you need it. I have gone through that experience many a times. I have my money, but I cannot buy the fertilizer. So it's let them come with their money, do their research, know what you want to do, and find the right people. I have to be very honest. A lot of the times we look at who do we know, who are we comfortable with. I look at, oh, that's my son. That's my brother. It's my uncle. Then I bring my son, my uncle, my brother, I give it to him. And what happens? We all know. What you really need to find the right people. If it is within the family, yes, it's good. If it is not within the family, get people from outside, bring them in, so that they can also help those family members to grow up, to understand how to run. You got to, because it's business. In business is separate from personal. I'm the owner of Mira Farms, but I'm just Mira Farm pay me a salary if it makes the money. It's not like whatever Mira Farm makes is mine. No, If not, the business will not be here today.
Yeah, right now the rice are too young, but when it's time for harvesting, we will come back and to cover that to show the world. So you have to subscribe. Basically share the video to friends and family, and then if you are new to the platform, simply subscribe and share it to friends and family. Wait for the powerful video, harvesting video. It will be soonly come out in 1.5 months, 3 months. Okay.
Yeah, 2 months. Yeah, 2.5 months.
Okay.
Let's say 2.5 months. It would be ready, and hopefully not only come at the harvest time. I want you guys to come when the rice has flowered, the rice has produced, and it's beautiful. So then you really,
it will be serious.
Yeah.
Episode number 1.
Yeah.
Episode number
1,
2
2.
Come when the rice is at this
Yeah.
3 will be harvested.
Yeah.
3 will be harvested.
Yeah.
4 will be.
Have all the tools ready for harvesting.
Oh yes, we have the tools ready for harvesting. We have a mini combine harvester that we will use, because if you want to use hand labor, it's not available. It can be done. We have a combine harvester that will do that, and we have a small standalone milling machine that will do the milling for us as well. So we see, then we start to plow back into the rice production, and what we plow it back to get a bigger machine, maybe that could do 1 ton an hour, then so that we'll be able to, probably we can expand it by having the community grow rice, and we buy it from them and we mill it here. Yeah, we not only us doing it, but the community. We can show them it can be done upland here. Upland is the way forward. It's a winner. It can be done. They do it. We can provide them with the seeds. If they don't have the seeds, we work with them on the fertilizer. We give them fertilizer. We do everything. Then we buy it back at a price after deducting the cost of the inputs. Everybody wins.
I will help them in terms of market and so on.
Exactly. They have a market already. We will be the market for them. Yeah.
What and what do you used to grow here? Like after the rainy season, what and what do you used to grow in here?
Potato
Plant,
and onion.
What potato?
Potato and onion.
Pompetero.
And the jabo.
Pompetero and the jabo.
And the jabo.
Yeah.
So do you have any pompetero and jabo in store if our subscribers want to buy it?
If people want to buy, do we have stock? If people want to buy,
we have
yeah.
potato, we have cold store here and Kapota, and the one cold store at Coloro Park to store potato inside.
Okay. So potato is available.
Mm-hmm.
Jabo is available.
Yeah.
Onion. So just contact this number that will be on the video to purchase them. And make sure you get your cash ready to buy everything that this farm is going to produce in the next 3 months. We're going to come back here, inshallah, to show you what is going on over here during harvest. Look at that.
Stay tuned and focus with Nice Gambia. As we always said, we are the best out of the rest. We lead and others follow. As we say, we don't solo wrong news about the Gambia, Africa. All what we are working is to change the narrative of the motherland. Gambia kanu kilingania kilingal benga kamenga nanyo kang one love, one heart, one nation. Big up to the cameraman behind the camera, Pa Baji, and cyber camera, my son. Big up to yourself forward always. Subscribe, like it, basically share it to the four corner of the world. Gambia kanu kilingania killing sa kilinga kamenga kekilinti Gambia wala tu kokon. Fulaka nga kafanya lending o Gambia mbe killing ko goto
Gambia foko and go to.
Gambia foko and goto. Like it and subscribe.